It's the NBA brought to you by 2K Sports on this very special Easter Sunday. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. We've got the Detroit Pistons taking on the San Antonio Spurs. Now, here's Fox. A three from Bogdanovich. Roby with the rebound.
And when you look at the complete game of the Detroit Pistons, there are struggles on both ends of the floor, which I'm sure can feel discouraging at times. And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Pass to Stewart. Back to Fox. Launches it. Rebounded by the Spurs. And looking at the Pistons' recent performance break, which end would you want to see improve first?
Kevin, I'd have to say defense. More stops means more chances in the open floor, and it would help them keep games competitive.
Now, here's Fox. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. And he's good on the three ball.
We all know that Fox can score, but there he is reminding you that he can also drop some dimes.
Langford misses.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
For three. And it's Fox with the rebound. And it's Fox with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. Down low. Burks on the wing. And now the first timeout called here for Detroit.
And guys, how about the scoring of De'Aaron Fox?
The scoring ability of Fox is off the charts, continuing to perfect his craft while also seeing his rebound numbers go up. That's how you become a reliable, complete guard in this league.
Fox feeling it out a bit. Clock at 4. And it's Fox with the jam.
Even though Fox is just 6'3", he's got some hop, showing them off a little bit on that play.
On offense, here are the Spurs. They trail by 3. Pass to Langford. Fires the 3. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink one of their first 5 shots.
And looking at the stats, Bojan, one of the more prolific corner 3 shooters, he loves that spot.
And here are the Pistons. They've got an 8-0 run. And again, it's the Pistons from deep.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Langford. No good on that one.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Works for 3. The shot that time, not on target. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Pass to McDermott. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And Langford has it in the corner. Over Bogdanovich. McDermott for 3. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Pistons leading by 9. Here's Burks. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Burks has got 5 now.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Well, I caught up with Greg Popovich. He told me defensively they have to stop dribble penetration, challenge the lobs at the basket, and generally make it difficult to get to the front of the rim. We don't want this to turn into a dunk fest because that will not end in their favor. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. The Spurs shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Now, here's Ivy. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Here's Anthony. Detroit, no good that time either.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Richard, one of the greatest coaches in the history of pro basketball, a guy you played for, Greg Popovich, on March 11, 2022, broke the all-time winningest mark for a head coach in the NBA.
And what's so special is all of those victories are coming with the Spurs. And look, I had an opportunity to apologize to Pop, because if it wasn't for me, he probably would have gotten here sooner.
I think he would say that's completely not true. But he had to be one of the great coaches you played for.
It was. My career got extended because of the things that I learned in San Antonio. If I wouldn't have had that experience with him and their coaching staff, I would never have played as long as I did.
They get the rebound. Out to Anthony. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Fires from deep. The shot's good from Hayes.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Westbrook surveying the D. To the paint. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. You've got to be a little embarrassed by that one. Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Pass to Diallo. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Pistons lead by 4. And the second quarter. Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here as we get underway once again. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Detroit. Spurs trail by 4. Here's Westbrook. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Westbrook's got his second bucket of the night.
And this team encourages Westbrook to look to score inside. You can see why with these results.
And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
And with Ivy, he gives you the physical traits you want at guard. Long, strong, athletic, lots of upside.
And the dunk by Kispert.
Capable of racking up assists. Westbrook has a feel for when his guys are open.
And Ivy especially effective in the open floor.
Outstanding burst and speed. Plays with a high motor, and he's always in attack mode.
The Pistons shooting their first free throws of this one. Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believe in ourselves.
And you have to appreciate the all-out effort Jay Nabi gives you on the court. He works so hard to find ways to get involved and prove he belongs here. Out
to the wing. the hoop. It's deflected. Swiped away. Here's Duran. And Duran slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, for 22 straight years, San Antonio made the playoffs. They haven't made the last 3 postseasons, and former Spur Robert Ory worries if they'll ever be relevant, saying, I hate to say that. San Antonio is a small market. Guys just aren't going to go there. And that's a dire prediction for such a storied and successful franchise, Kevin.
Wow, no kidding, David. All right, thank you.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having, a couple Hall of Famers.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And the wide open shot from McConnell. San Antonio getting another chance here. McDermott for 3. 5 to shoot. Langford has the open look. Here's McConnell. And finally they hit one.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Here's Fox. Here's Noel. And he banks in the layup. Noel's got his first basket of the night.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Pass to Roby. Drills the three-pointer. Roby's got his first 3 points of the game.
And you see Langford's ability as a facilitator. Great court awareness.
San Antonio trailing here. From deep. And stolen by Noel. Fox with it. Now defended by McDermott. Left side Fox. Nice move.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch. They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Three-pointer, Fox. The shot, no good.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And now just a 1-point Detroit lead.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And it's Fox with the jam.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Great positioning on the putback.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Bogdanovich wide open. It's good from long range. Bogdanovich has got 9.
And Bogdanovich is a consistent shooter from outside. Once he's in rhythm, he's comfortable from firing from beyond.
There's the screen. Over in the corner, Yurtsevin. Shot clock at 6. From the wing. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Here's Noel. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. And the Pistons lead by 6.
What a savvy pass by Fox. This is a guy who really sees all angles on the floor.
And we've reached halftime in this one. It's Detroit leading by 6. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio. You're watching 2K Sports. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Pass to McDermott. Here's Westbrook. And here is Pirtle. The putback. Can't throw down the putback. Stewart a screen. The wide open look here for Fox. And they recover it. To the wing right side. Here's Ivy. And slam dunk by Ivy.
And man, can Ivy fly. I mean, a big-time finish.
And Greg, beyond the lottery picks, this Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys let go by their first team. There's an underdog quality to the roster. Guys hungry to prove they belong.
Outside, Fox. San Antonio with the rebound. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Detroit leading by 8. And he drives in from deep. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. And here's Hayes. He's got 5. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Left side, Westbrook. Unable to get that one. And it's Detroit the other way.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
20 feet out. Back to Anthony. 6 to shoot. Into the lane. Here's Durant. Pass to Ivy. And slam dunk by Ivy.
And this young guy, Ivy, is doing anything he wants right now, dominating in effortless fashion.
Westbrook, no good.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
I thought he had that all sewn out, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And Saddiq Bey picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. With the drive. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Outside Anthony. When you think of backcourt offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities. A lights-out scorer who possesses incredible confidence. Anthony is such a skilled and explosive player.
It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Here's the screen from outside the arc. A shot, no good. Spurs trail by 15. Here's Langford. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easiness.
Burks on the wing. Lets the three fly. Hits it from three-point range. Burks has got 8 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Langford. And Langford with the stop.
Empowering it home. He ends a 12-0 run by the Pistons.
Timeout call, the Pistons. Detroit leading by 16. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. Here's Langford. No good on the triple.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. From deep three-point range. Noel in the corner. Clock at 6. From deep. The Pistons rebound. The kick out to Fox. Pass to Ivy. Noel with it. And stolen by McConnell.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
They get it back. Now, here's Langford. Tries again. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
They timed up the layup.